for the week of October 20th. I know, I'm so busy. October 20th, 2025, weekly horoscope. Show your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy. So right now I'm at 4,439 subscribers, I think. I don't know. Hi, Samir. Let me see. No, 4,539 subscribers. So show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Lots of energy going on, especially on the 21st and the 22nd this week. We have, let me see, we have the new moon in Libra on the 21st. Hi, Miss Sakar. And then we have on the 22nd, Neptune goes retrograde in Pisces, so the rose-colored glasses come off. And then we have the sun in Scorpio on the 22nd as well at 11:51 p.m. So this is definitely a time of change. We can feel the changes that are coming up this week as well. And I'm still trying to get over my cold or my flu or whatever it is that I'm getting over. I'm still trying to get over it. So we're doing good. So yeah, so anyways, hold on one second. Let me get my stuff together. So share your love and support. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. So I am available for readings this week. I'll be posting it up again when I'm available, so you can check that out. Oh my gosh. All of a sudden I feel like dying. There you go. Because somebody definitely don't want me to talk and say the TT. So, but we're going to spit the tea today and tell you guys what's coming up for you. Let me see. Let me start my playlist. So, it's like all day long I wasn't coughing. And then as soon as I come on to do my videos, I start coughing. So sometimes when we have those problems, it means that this is the Satan energy not wanting me to say things, you know, because, or just angels not wanting me to say things because, you know, life is supposed to be about surprises. I particularly do not like surprises. So thank God God made me intuitive. So on the 20th, Monday, my Rams, the focus is going to be more towards your personal life with this energy here. Oh, hello, Brazil. Oh, look at it. No, my hair is not fake. No. Wow. Okay. So anyways, on the 20th, this could be a purging going on in your life in regard to your fourth house, your family. This could be whoever has to leave your life, let them leave your life. This can be dealing with separation or loss this week. Also, you could be fighting with family members and not getting along with family members as well. It's not fake. It's attached to my scalp, and my scalp, it's not fake. Trust. I would not have my hair looking like this. It's not fake. And then on top of that, my hair would be a lot longer, and I would probably do like a very black hair, like almost, I would do midnight blue wigs. Okay, so it's not fake. Good morning. So anyways, so you could also be dealing with separation or loss, or this could also be you fighting with family members. This could also be you dealing with problems with the car this week with this energy here as well. Okay, or problems with your pets this week. God forbid with this energy, but it's not the easiest time for you because I do see you not getting along with other family members, which you haven't been for a long while here. And you got to think eclipse season like 2 years ago with Aries, and now we're dealing with the new moon in Libra opposing your fourth house. In your seventh house. So this is you not getting along with other family members at this time. Okay, so that could also be going on. For others of you, this could be experiencing layoffs going on at work. Job security could be the focus, and you can be feeling some kind of way. You can be worried about career at this time, and also like you're losing your job or something. I would be in regards to career this week here, this would be a great time. You could be reevaluating your career direction. It could be more of a thought than an action for a lot of you here because of the stellium in Cancer. And then on top of that, in November, Jupiter's going to go retrograde. So then you may change your mind again at this time. So you have this little teeny window of opportunity to start looking for another job. And then when Jupiter goes retrograde, you may still have that on your mind to look for another job, but you're going to stop, okay? You're going to stop because, you know, it's going to be like squirrel, and then something else comes along at work, or work starts to get better for you. So however you're feeling at this time, or whatever's heavy on your mind, know that is probably more of a thought than an action, because you're not happy for the minute, for the second in your life, but things are bound to change during the next few weeks. So you may change your mind again, okay? Then on the 21st, at 8:25 a.m. new moon in Libra in your 7th house. This is emotional validation coming up, truth being revealed, or someone being or trying to be transparent as possible. Someone can be feeling guilty about the past and past actions here towards you. This could be a Leo. And you cannot easily ignore the conflict between you two. So this could be conversations in regards to the past that is coming up at this time with this energy here, okay? This could be, you cannot easily ignore the conflicts between your desire for partnerships and the demands for radical changes happening in your social or in your way of thinking at this time. This means that your partnerships must also adapt to the new realities here, or that the tension will cause relationships to break if they cannot evolve. So you have an opportunity to evolve, which is easier said than damn done, because when you're dealing with other people here, they have to reciprocate that, and they have to be the change as well. So you two need to make a commitment to each other to evolve, change, and grow, which a lot of you have been doing, but now you have to get your partner on board with this energy here. So a lot of times when people go to compatibility reports for me, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share if you're new to my channel, you know, this could be a time period here where you can have, you know, what happens with like compatibility reports, you know, it's not just you that has to change too, because it'll tell you all the answers to your story, but at the same time, you have to change, or they have to change. And that's easier said than damn done. You know, you could say, oh, look, I have the answers, but that doesn't mean that they're going to change, because then what's going to happen is that they're going to turn around and be like, you have to do this, or it's you, it's not me, you know, that kind of thing too. So it's very difficult to do that, you know. So yeah, so you can expect that. So you two may have to work on your relationship issues this week with this energy here, okay? So you can experience power struggles with important relationships that are directly caused or related by the changes that need to be made in your social circle, or the changes that need to be made by everybody. So everybody involved needs to make changes. On the 22nd at 5:51 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Neptune goes retrograde in Pisces. Hi RC, hi Ranji. So the rose colored glasses come off now. And this is going to be in your 12th house of subconscious and self-undoing. This is only a window of time till December 10th, and then Neptune goes into Pisces direct, but also it stays there and hangs out there till next year, like around March 2026. I don't know the exact time. So this is a time when your material existence is in harmony with your spiritual existence. You feel more emotionally balanced here. Some of you may feel more emotionally balanced sometimes because also what's going on here is Neptune is conjunct with Saturn, okay? And I think Saturn is direct. Let me see. Saturn is in retrograde as well. So what's going on here is that you're really restrictive on yourself. Some of you may love this energy, especially if you're in a routine, you're delving into your spirituality, you're working on yourself. Others of you, this is going to drive you nuts, okay? So you may not like this energy as well. So it could be a very hard energy to deal with because it's asking you to be conservative, responsible, all that stuff. So it's not going to feel, it's going to feel a lot different. And then on top of that, it's based on your reality. So now the rose colored glasses come off, and now reality seems harsh. No longer Neptune in retrograde, where reality seems like we got this, you know, we got this under control, we're making shit happen. Now it's kind of like, oh my God, this is too heavy for me. This is too much for me. Let me delve into my drugs. You know, some of you, about 1% of of you will. Others of you, you'll just be angry with this energy here. So, you know, be careful with this. You see more clearly how different levels of your life interact, and you gain wisdom for some of you here. You have an opportunity to simplify your existence and meet your material needs at the same time. So money could be tight during this time period as well. You're capable of increased flexibility as you realize that the structure of your life is like a guidepost. This is an excellent time to study yoga, metaphysics, mystical disciplines like Kabbalah. Let me see. And I feel like this could be a time of enlightenment and self-realizations. And you see things for what they are. You see people and situations for what they are. But at the same time, because we have so much water in the astrology, and especially with Scorpio and Cancer, you're not so quick to make changes. You're not so quick to change, okay? Actually, you're a little bit scared of change, alrighty? Because you had so much changes in your personal life 2 years ago, and you're kind of like recovering from that. So this could be a situation here where you're kind of like, you know, you're a little bit more like reluctant or very cautious when it comes to change. You're not so quick when it comes to new beginnings here. So you're just kind of like, I don't know. But you see things, but you tend to want to control your situation here. Alrighty. So that's what's going on with that energy. So there's a lot of epiphanies happening, a lot of truth being revealed at this time, and you don't know how to feel about it. Okay. I'm doing fine, AJ. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. So on the 22nd at 11:51 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the sun enters your 8th house. Now you already have a stellium here with this energy. So for some of you, this is a lot of truth being revealed. Others of you, you could have an easier time clocking people's mistakes here with this energy. This could be a good time. Ooh, the cards are not wanting to talk. A good time for relationships because you have a stellium in the 8th house. So if you're not doing financially well, this is you benefiting through other people or other people. Oh, cool. Japan. I love Japan. Konnichiwa. So this could be a time here where you could be like really like your relationships here could be taking care of you at this time. So other people in your life you benefit through. You may benefit through your significant, hey Angie, so you benefit through like your significant other. So your significant other could be doing financially well during this time period or really getting a good paying job at this time, and you really do benefit financially through them. Or this is you like doing well with symbiotic relationships at this time here with this energy. So I do see that coming up for you. Alrighty. So this is a really positive time where it's a great time for you to swallow your pride and ask for help, and others will help you. Okay. For some of you, this is like people making things happen for you. This is a great time to ask for favors. So make sure you swallow your pride, swallow that pill, and ask for favors at this time. Or you're getting along better with other people at work because, you know, the planets in Scorpio are very well aspected at this time. This could also be a great time for business picking up here, growth in regards to media and social media here as well. For some of you, there's going to be an intense focus on emotional bonds, intimate connections, and sharing resources and profound transformation in that 8th house energy here as well. This is a powerful time for spiritual and emotional growth. Also, it's a time of challenges related to ego, jealousy, and power dynamics. Also, there's a stellium in your 8th house, so stay on the right side of the law during this time period. Also, depends what's going on with your chart. You need to be careful of, if you do own your own business, of chargebacks and other people stealing money from you, or the internet and other people trying to hack into your computer and stuff like that. So just be careful of that, okay? Because it also deals with thieves. On the 24th, you need to get a filter this week, and not every thought that comes out of your mouth needs to be said, especially when it comes to love relationships. So allow for cooler heads to prevail, and remember, everything is cause and effect. You may experience intense power struggles in your relationships. It's particularly involving money, shared resources, and intimacy. For others of you, you may resort to control, manipulation, or intense psychological mind games. Okay, now remember, everything is cause cause and effect. So I wouldn't go giving people ultimatums this week because you're not going to like the answer, okay? So this is a transformative time. This is Pluto energy. Build it up and build it back up. So the focus is going to be on your family relationships, I feel. Why? Because 4th house and 8th house. So housing is going to be the focus. Mortgages is going to be the focus. Family is going to be the focus, and love relationships are going to be the focus this week. This can be dealing with emotional and financial changes. This is a time of profound emotional healing, especially related to control, trust issues, and intimacy. And this is bringing about a death and a rebirth of your relationship pattern. So this is get into a good fight this week. You know how y'all love to fight. This is that blow it up and build it back up fight that you're going to get into, okay? Some of you could be dealing with separation, but we're doing this during like Mercury retrograde season, which starts like on the 6th in November. So, you know, this could be a time period here where you guys separate, but then come back together. Okay. So it's up to you what you want to do. So it's up to you what you want to do at this time. Okay. Now show your love and support to your girl, Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I'm going to have to like look around my desk. Some of my cards drop. So right now I'm at 4,543 subscribers. And tonight I'm like looking busy. So make sure to give love to my channel. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And this week I'll post when I'm available for readings this week. So check that out. It's a steal, $20 for an email reading. It is a steal. Okay. So check it out. All right, keep me busy with those readings and show your love and support, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. So the first card to come up with is the King of Swords. You're very analytical in your way of thinking here with this energy. This is common sense kicking in as well. This is like a lot of self-realization, self-epiphanies here. So you could be a lot more serious and conservative at this time. You could also be conservative with your spending. And you know how y'all are very good with money. So this could be you being very good with money at this time as well. The Page of Cups, watch your emotional self. You could be super sensitive with all that water. So you could be like an emotional roller coaster ride during this time period. Okay, so be careful with that. The Three of Wands, business could be picking up this week with this energy here. This could be dealing with freelance business as well, or getting a freelance job with this energy. A great time for writers, very creative time for you during this time period as well. This could be a time of reinvention. This is an exciting opportunities where dreams start to open up for you as well. Some of you could be trying to force the energies around you because you're trying to make certain things happen for you. So I would be careful with that because, you know, this week you can be stepping on some feet here and people are going to feel some kind of salty way when you do. So I would pick and choose your battles. Don't be pushing other people into things that is going to happen. And just because it's not happening right now doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. Okay, it's just not going to happen on your time. Alrighty. The Five of Swords, you could be fighting with other people during this time period, or you're very impatient with other people as well. So you can get into a lot more fights with others during this time with this energy here. You can be super competitive and super jealous or super ambitious for power at this time, which makes you a lot more pushier with this energy. Some of you, you are creating some bad habits for yourself as well. So this could also be dealing with like obsessive thinking during this time period. So I would be careful with the emotional self with this energy. The Ten of Cups, your perspective and outlook on life is definitely going to change this week with this energy. Alrighty. I do feel like for some of you here, you need to be careful with other people. Eighth house energy, this could be like dealing with emotional blackmail. This could be other people in your life trying to blackmail you at this time with this energy here as well, because or this could be like you doing the blackmailing at this time to other people in your life, you know. So it could be really toxic, your relationships this week, dealing with others and trying to control other people here as well. Okay, I do see new emotional experiences. This can be a time for creative endeavors for you, or starting creative endeavors with this energy here as well. There could be, you know, some of you, this could be a new relationship coming up for some of you here. Others of you, a situation where feelings are coming to the surface, and this is a time that is fraught with like a lot of fighting and conflict with this energy here and vulnerability here. And you know, you could be acting out because you're hurt at this time, or you're feeling insecure with this energy here, or you just super pissed off with this energy. The Page of Coins, you can be throwing your money back into your creativity. Some of you, you can be focusing on business this week with this energy here as well, and throwing yourself into your work to avoid conflict and fight with others. This is learning new things as well. Alrighty, so this could be learning new things as well. Show your love and support. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. Alrighty. The Three of Swords. I feel like this could be a time where this is an emotionally confusing time for you. Okay, so just be careful of the choices that you make. I think that you will be about bigger picture. I think you're trying to be about bigger picture when it comes to relationships or when it comes to certain situations in your life. So you're not so impulsive at this time. You are trying to be cautious when it comes to changes that you are making in your life, okay? The Death card does bring about transformation and a purging happening for you, okay? So this is a transformative period of time for you. This is a purging happening for you. So this could be whatever has to leave your life for you, but then with that comes this beautiful transformation, okay? Sometimes we have to get rid of things in order for the blessings to come in. Certain things may break down. You could be dealing with unexpected expenditures this week, like with furniture or laundry or whatever. The Tower card does talk of Pluto energy happening here. Okay, so this could be profound changes that are going to be happening this week, and it's not just going to affect you, but it's going to affect everybody around you. Some of you may get kicked out of situations, groups, or organizations this week here as well, but don't worry, your presence will be missed with this energy. This could be getting laid off from work, disruptive changes, revelations, truth being revealed here with this energy, or people acting out this week with this energy here, because we have the stellium in Scorpio. So people could be acting out of anger during this time period as well, because they're not getting the reaction that they want from other people. So again, stay on the right side of the law this week with this energy here as well. Okay, so just be careful. Remember, everything is cause and effect. Cock those damn brains before you shoot that damn mouth off too, because you know how people are, you know. So you could, you know, we could be seeing a lot of drama this week from Scorpios. The Empress card, this is you climbing the corporate ladder. So even though relationships suck, love is going to be doing well. So this is a beautiful time for career and money for you. With this energy, this could also be a great time for business picking up. Somebody's obsessed about you, or you're obsessed with other people at this time with this energy here. Some of you could be obsessed with the ex, or you're crushing on somebody really hard at this time. And you're wanting this person coming back, okay? For others of you, I feel like there's going to be some conflicts going on, and this could be people either trying to put you back together with certain relationships in your life, and you're over it, especially with family relationships. People could be like trying to create like Humpty Dumpty to come back together again, and you're just kind of like, I'm not having it. I'm not trying to get back with this person. I'm not trying to be friends with this person, you know? And this could be dealing with like family and relatives, and, you know, people wanting you to be about bigger picture at this time. Some of you could be dealing with a death, and somebody could be dying and stuff like that, and you know, they want you to come to some kind of resolution and conclusion and all be friends and kiki and be all right. And it's like, see you in hell, bitch. Bye. You know, it's like, die. All God can do for me right now is to kill you quicker. Die. Okay. It's like, you ain't dying quick enough, you know. That's gonna be you. Okay. The High Priestess card, trust your intuition. Definitely tapping more into your divine feminine energy at this time. I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing, because you could be super sensitive at this time. You're super secretive at this time, but then you seem to blow up on other people with this energy here. So I would be really careful with the conversations that you're having with your brain at this time, okay? Because you could be like repressing a lot, and then somebody go ting, and the next thing you know, boom, you blow up, okay? And I do see that blow up happening too, and it's not going to be a good thing, alrighty? Because this is you wanting the truth. This is you dealing with trust issues. This is you spying on somebody at this time, obsessed about getting answers at this time with this energy here. And you know how you go about things, I'm hearing, might be pretty shitty. So I would be careful how you go about things at this time with this energy here, because you may be making this week more than one enemy. So try, either try to express yourself. Don't go around being passive aggressive. You know how y'all get, and throwing tantrums. Try to communicate your issues with your partner at this time with this energy here. Okay. You need to really trust yourself and trust your own wisdom and stuff like that. Think, what would Marie do at this time? Probably nothing, which is the opposite of what you would do. So, try to go there. What would Marie do? Probably nothing. Okay. I feel for some of you here, this is a time where you're done carrying the weight of certain relationships in your life. You're done taking care of certain people in your life. You're done people pleasing or feeling like you owe or you're obligated to certain people in your life at this time, because either they're costing you too much money, or you could feel like they're inhibiting you for growth. Okay. Or you could feel like they're just using you for money at this time. So this could be you doing that. The King of Wands. This could be dealing with somebody who is stubborn, like you, and stuck in their ways of thinking as well. So this is some real power struggles going on between you and another person. Okay, this person may even believe in their truth, even though you got receipts and you're reading the receipts to them, and it's like, no, that's not me. That's not me. And it's like, oh my God. And it's like, what are you doing now? I'm starting a GoFundMe because I'm going to go to jail and I'm going to go kick your ass. And then I'm going to call the cops to restrain me for not killing you, because I need to be hogtied at this point and put in a back seat. It's going to be like that bad. It's going to be like, oh my God, Telemundo drama this week, okay? Because people are lying to you, but then they're being stupid about it, because it's like, like people told you, like you got receipts, pictures, Snapchat, you got it all. And it's like, no, nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. And it's like, wow, okay, bitch, like the TT is like real over here. It's like, damn, okay. I feel also this is a time of inner guidance here. This could be you following your passions at this time with this energy here, feeling an inner drive to go in a particular direction in your life. So trust your intuition, even though a lot of you won't. You'll be sitting on your hands because you need more signs, so what better sign than a psychic saying it, but whatever. So you guys need more proof, and this is something that could end up being more of a thought than an action, and that in time that you will go into this direction in time. Okay. I feel also for some of you here, this is a time of problem solving as well, in finding solutions to certain issues that are going on in your life with this energy here as well. You could be too deeply emotionally invested in certain situations at this time. So when we're too emotionally involved in a situation, like fighting with other family members, that kind of thing, it's very hard for us to see straight. It's very hard for us to see. And like if we're getting a divorce and stuff, it's very hard to see and to have to think clearly, because you're not thinking clearly. You're thinking about me, I'm victim, what's in it for me. You're in that consciousness. So this is a time where you probably need to give certain things a little time before you can officially heal. Maybe get a job, get your life together, get yourself financially self-sufficient, where you don't have to rely on somebody here with this energy. Okay, but you may have to work on forgiving and really letting go of certain hurts at this time, okay? Because you have a hard time letting go of a situation or a relationship because you're really hurt by this person. So you stay and you try to take as much as you can out of this person, thinking that it's going to hurt them. Yeah, it's going to hurt them. But then after all is said and done and you win the fight, guess what? You're still upset. You still pissed off. You still, so it's like, when is this peace going to end? So, you have to cultivate that peace and find ways, positive ways, like through therapy, to help you let go of certain situations in your life, okay? You're very revolutionary in your way of thinking. You're relying more on your intuition here to help you work smarter, not harder at this time with this energy here. Definitely transformation is happening during this time period as well. The Queen of Swords, you have a lot of influence over other people this week with this energy. I feel like for some of you here that you can be fighting with other people in your life this week as well. So I would really pick and choose your battles at this time with this energy. For some of you here, you may appreciate that certain people in your life have a very good understanding of you and have you figured out with this energy. So they know how to navigate you. Now, this could be a good thing or a bad thing because they know how to navigate you. Okay, they know how to take the neck and tell the head exactly what it is they want it to do here, but then they also understand you. So this may not be a bad thing, this may not be a good thing, who knows? All right, it just depends what's going on with you. Okay, this is a time of honesty and accepting certain realities in your life as well, even the painful parts with this energy here. Okay, so this is a time where if you say you want to move on, then move the hell on, because it could be like a lot of self-realizations, like this person really ain't going to change, like this person really got problems and they don't want to change. Maybe they're comfortable doing what they do, you know? So it could be a situation like that with this energy here. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces. The Hangman card, I feel like this is a time of anxieties and introspection here. Not the easiest energy time for you emotionally, because you are really not wanting to make changes at this time, okay? You are not wanting to take initiative in your life at this time, unless it's like it doesn't cost you money and it makes you money. Yeah, you'll do it, but even then, you know, so you're kind of like going through this anxiety with this energy. Thank you guys for the 4,550 subscribers. Thank you for the 17 likes. I really appreciate the love energy tonight. The Two of Cups, I feel for some of you here, there's a spiritual connection between you and somebody else at this time, but it's also a secretive thing, and so nobody's not really talking to each other. So this could be no communication, and somebody could be spying on you and obsessed with you, and vice versa. You both could be obsessed with each other. But this person is definitely in a relationship here, because before that was the Hangman card. So this is somebody that is trying to decide, should I stay, should I go? Okay, so somebody is not quick to leave a relationship here, even though they are in love and emotionally invested in somebody else at this time with this energy here. Try finding a new perspective and insight through acceptance and letting go. Okay, some reason, you know, probably because you're people-pleasing ways, or you want to seem like the good guy, or they want to seem like the good guy. Again, you could be dealing with the Pisces, because they all want to be good guys at this time, and it's like, you're not the good guy. You're not. Just own your shit. And Leo's too right now. So it's kind of like, you know, they all want to be this good guy energy, and they're not, and they just need to own their shit, and they don't want to own their shit. You know, they don't want to be discovered or proven wrong. You know, they want to hide and be all like, you know, I'm the good guy. I'm the good guy. And it's like, no, I'm pretty sure you're the bad guy. You the bad guy. I know we don't want to be the bad guy. I'm always the bad guy. I just accept it, you know. So just accept your shit. All right, so for some of you, you have to let go of a past expectation of love. For some of you, you're being rewarded for new opportunities in love and new friendships with this energy. Some of you, new business partnerships could be coming up here as well. But at this time, with these new people coming in, there is a reciprocation now. Okay, there is a reciprocation of love. Or this could be in the future here, because the Hangman card is here. So there could be a reciprocation in the future of a give and take energy of love, but it's not happening anytime soon. Some of you, it could be with the no contact person here, and eventually there is going to be some kind of reciprocation going on between the two of you, okay? And this person is not going to lie to you, and this person is going to reciprocate the energy here, okay? But for now, we're just waiting for this person to come in or what have you. So that's what's happening here. The Wheel of Fortune card, they could come in unexpectedly. This could be during the Mercury retrograde though. So no, close the holes up, because it's not a very auspicious time for sexual relationships. You can date, you can talk to them, you know, and stuff like that, but close the holes up, because it just means that, you know, that they are going to come in, it's going to be a sexual relationship, and then as quickly as they came in, as quickly as they leave. And I know a lot of you don't want that, so you have to date this person until Mercury goes direct, okay? So that's what's going on there. The Six of Swords, I feel like this is a long distance relationship for some of you here as well. Others of you, I feel like you need to get the hell out of your damn head. It's not the place to be with this energy here. I do see traveling coming up for some of you here as well. Yep, traveling. Alrighty. The Nine of Coins, I see confrontation during this time. I see obsessive thinking here. I see the TT being very delicious. Okay. I do see this being a time of new beginnings, and you start to see life in technicolor with this energy as well. So it's a very auspicious time for you during this time. Like I said, career is going to be doing well, and then love life sucks, okay? The Ten of Coins, there is going to be a very, very intense attraction between you and this person. So that would be a great time, if it happens during the Mercury retrograde, to get a compatibility report, because then if it is the soulmate, then this person is not going to leave. But it also could mean that you two have like a soul contract to fulfill, or you two have relationship issues to fulfill at this time. So that's why you two are coming during the Mercury retrograde. Okay, so it's not necessarily a bad thing. I think it just depends what's going on with your chart, okay, and their chart. And I do compatibility reports. The Seven of Coins, this person's thinking about coming in, okay. They do feel the strong pull between you two with this energy. They may even have dreams about you as well, but they're scared to come in, okay. And it could be because they're married and they're more concerned about like what other people think of them. Like they have like some kind of image to uphold, like I'm a pillar of my community. It's like, okay, good for you. Alrighty. So yeah, tried that, it doesn't work. So yeah, so it could be like that kind of situation. I do see family secrets at this time. Business could be picking up for some of you here with this energy here. This can be a time of financial stability and prosperity coming your way. Money is getting better for some of you here with this energy. The Ace of Coins, some of you could be reevaluating your career direction at this time, or this is money worries coming in with this energy and reevaluating your job at this time with this energy here as well. Some of you, you could be looking for, instead of the contract job, something a little bit long term here. So you could be looking into like getting like a regular job. I know that in Europe they have contract jobs and then they have the long term. So, and then others of you in the state, you could be looking for something a bit more permanent instead of dealing with the Job Corps stuff. I don't know what it's called. So this is a time of creating your own reality here. I see abundance around you. The Nine of Cups, my yes card to whatever question I did not answer is yes. So there is fulfillment happening in your life at this time with this energy here. I do see that this is achieving with family, financial success. I do see more happiness coming towards you in regards to family, having more of a stable home life, a more of a stable life, financial security happening. Some of you, a beautiful time period for business picking up, dealing with self-love, celebrating some milestones happening for you as well. Some of you can have a deep lasting relationship. It just depends what's going on with the chart. The Ace of Cups, emotional validation, long-lasting relationship. So there is new love coming. It might be during the Mercury retrograde. Like I said, get a compatibility report. Alrighty, so I can help you navigate. All right, the Two of Wands, I feel with this energy here that this can be a time of reinventing the self with this energy. So like delving into self-care, self-love, remaking the self over with this energy here as well. So for some of you, you're really seeking fame at this time. So I do see that, and really very ambitious for power and control. Some of you are taking initiative at this time and stepping out of your comfort zone with this energy. So you're going to try to break that correction of sitting on your hands and really be a bit more action oriented at this time, because you're more about your security. Not the best time to start new businesses because all the planets are in retrograde, and especially all the planets in Aries are in retrograde. So you want to wait until like next year, March and April, when the planets move into the sign of Aries. Saturn moves into Aries, Neptune moves into Aries. That would be a more auspicious time for you than right now, okay? But you are coming up on a new phase in your life where you're really, you know, starting to see the fruits of your labor with this energy, creating and building something new for you, for your future long-term plans. And the Ace of Wands, I feel like this is recognition and success. A lot of luck is on your side during this time period as well, okay? I do see that, you know, if you're dealing with the family, you benefit through family and family growth happening for you. So if you have family business and things like that, or maybe you're creating a business and you're getting your family involved, or your children may feel inspired to follow in your footsteps during this time period as well. So you can find that, you know, you inspire them to go in the same direction as you, so you could be teaching them. This is a time of new beginnings, things, taking risk at this time. And like I said, not the most auspicious time to do it. Very creative energy. You're very assertive at this time when it comes to getting what you want with this energy here, and you're exploring new boundaries and pushing boundaries with other people during this time period. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Thank you for the 22 likes. I really appreciate the love energy. And make sure to like, subscribe, and share, please. I'm trying to get me out there, so I appreciate your viewership. So thank you. It's been a great night with you guys. Right now I'm at 4,553 subscribers. I would like to make it to 5,000, so make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for everybody watching me tonight. I do try to get the daily horoscopes. Like I said, I've been under the weather here, so you know, and I needed the days off and stuff to kind of just recoup, and you know, so make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I'm also available for readings. I do $20 email readings if you just want a general to just test drive me and stuff like that. I'll be doing them for November, December, and January of next year. I also do 6-month reports and yearly reports as well. You can find my links on my homepage, and then I have a membership page that I'm going to get on pretty soon here, probably on the 22nd of Tuesday or something like that. I'll announce it. And so far I have 11 people on there on my membership page, and all I do is the tarot and just general, and I do have like a lot of loyal people on there. So if you want to check that out, you can't ask any questions because it's only $4.99 for just the tarot scopes. It's but it's based on your name. Unless you want to give me your information, that's fine too. Alrighty, so anyways, show your love and support. Thank you for the 23 likes. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I'm going on to Taurus, so kisses. Mwah.